What if you could tap into a hidden dimension of reality, where your thoughts have the power to shape your destiny and influence the world around you? Welcome to 33rd Degree Knowledge. Master the mental control of your energy field, an audiobook that will guide you through the extraordinary journey of mastering your mind to harness the unseen forces that govern our lives. Imagine waking each morning with a profound sense of purpose and clarity, effortlessly attracting opportunities and positively influencing those around you. This remarkable transformation isn't reserved for spiritual masters or scientific geniuses. It's available to anyone who understands the principles of energy field manipulation. The concept of an energy field may initially sound mystical, but it's grounded in centuries of wisdom and increasingly supported by modern scientific insights. Everything in the universe, including you, is composed of energy flowing through and around us, creating an interconnected web that shapes our reality. This energy isn't abstract, it's the fundamental building block of existence, affecting every aspect of your life from health and relationships to success and fulfillment. By learning to control this energy field with your mind, you can unlock incredible potential and achieve your highest aspirations. The mastery of your energy field isn't merely about visualization or positive thinking, it's about understanding the mechanics of consciousness and applying precise techniques that alter the fabric of reality itself. In this audiobook, you'll discover practical techniques to identify your unique energy signature, direct your energy with precision, and create a life of abundance, joy, and success through mental mastery of your energy field. This ancient wisdom, once reserved for initiates of the highest degree, is now available to you, ready to transform your understanding of what's possible in your life. Chapter 1: Understanding Energy Fields. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the atmosphere, tension, excitement, or peace before anyone spoke a word? What you're experiencing isn't imagination but your innate ability to sense energy fields. This sensitivity is the first indication that you already possess the capacity to perceive the invisible forces that permeate our world. Energy fields exist on multiple levels of reality. From a traditional perspective, cultures across history have recognized these fields, called prana in Hindu traditions, chi or chi in Eastern practices, and the aura in Western esoteric traditions. Modern science has identified electromagnetic fields, quantum fields, and biofields that surround living organisms, providing evidence for what ancient wisdom has always claimed. These fields aren't separate from physical reality but represent the vibrational blueprint from which matter emerges. Think of them as the invisible architecture of existence, the template upon which your physical experience is built. Just as radio waves exist invisibly around you until a receiver translates them into sound, energy fields operate continuously, affecting your life whether you're conscious of them or not. Your energy field interacts constantly with both your physical body and your mind. When you experience emotional distress, your energy field becomes disrupted before physical symptoms appear. Conversely, a harmonious energy field promotes physical well-being and mental clarity. This explains why practices like acupuncture or energy healing can produce measurable physical effects. They're addressing the energetic blueprint that governs physical expression. The scientific perspective on energy fields continues to evolve. Quantum physics reveals that at the subatomic level, particles behave more like waves of probability than solid objects. Biofield science examines the electromagnetic and quantum fields generated by living systems. Even mainstream medicine now uses electromagnetic field therapies for certain conditions, acknowledging the reality of these invisible influences. Your personal relationship with the universal energy field is unique and dynamic. You're not merely surrounded by energy, you're an active participant in a vast energetic exchange. With every thought, emotion, and intention, you're already influencing this field, though likely unconsciously. The key to mastering mental control lies in making this influence conscious and directed. Begin noticing how different environments affect your energy. Pay attention to subtle sensations in your body when you're in nature versus a crowded mall. Practice extending your awareness beyond your physical boundaries, sensing the space around you as an extension of yourself. This foundational awareness will prepare you for the more advanced techniques we'll explore in subsequent chapters. Chapter 2: The Power of Thought Vibrations. Close your eyes for a moment and think about biting into a tart, juicy lemon. Notice how your mouth begins to water, your face might scrunch up, and you can almost taste the sourness all from a thought alone. This simple exercise demonstrates an extraordinary truth: your thoughts generate real, measurable reactions in your physical body. If thoughts can create such immediate physical responses, imagine their power in the broader energy field. Your thoughts aren't merely electrical impulses confined to your brain, they're vibrational patterns that extend beyond your physical body, creating ripples throughout the energy field. Research in neuroscience and bioenergetics has documented how thoughts produce electromagnetic signals that can be measured several feet from the body. These thought vibrations interact with the universal energy field, setting up patterns that eventually manifest in your physical reality. The connection between thought frequency and manifestation follows precise vibrational laws. Thoughts of similar frequency attract each other, accumulating power as they combine. This explains why focusing intensely on a problem often attracts more problems of similar nature, while maintaining thoughts of abundance tends to bring more abundance into your experience. Your dominant thought patterns essentially become instructions to the energy field about what to bring into physical form. Monitoring your thought patterns is essential for mastering your energy field. Begin by practicing thought awareness throughout your day. Set periodic reminders to pause and observe what you're thinking. Without judgment, notice whether your thoughts are predominantly positive or negative, focused on lack or abundance, fear or confidence. Keep a thought journal for a week, recording patterns you observe. This practice alone often reveals surprising insights about your mental habits. To elevate your mental vibrations, implement specific techniques that raise your thought frequency. Start with the pattern interrupt method. When you catch a negative thought, say, "Stop," firmly in your mind, then consciously replace it with a higher frequency alternative. Practice gratitude meditation daily, focusing on appreciating what you have rather than what you lack. Use affirmations that resonate at the frequency of what you wish to create, speaking them with emotional conviction. Incorporate physical practices that support higher thought vibrations. Exercise, especially rhythmic movement like walking or swimming, helps clear mental static. Optimize your nutrition to support brain function, emphasizing whole foods and adequate hydration. Create environmental support by curating spaces with colors, sounds, and objects that elevate your mental state. These physical practices provide the foundation for sustainable thought elevation. As you progress, you'll begin to feel the difference between low and high-frequency thoughts. Low-frequency thoughts feel heavy, contracted, and draining, while high-frequency thoughts feel expansive, energizing, and clear. This visceral feedback becomes your internal guidance system, helping you continuously refine your thought vibrations to maintain optimal energy field control. Chapter 3: Identifying Your Energy Signature. Imagine your fingerprint entirely unique to you from billions of people on Earth. Just as distinctive, but far more significant, is your energy signature, the specific vibrational pattern that identifies you in the cosmic field. This signature isn't just a spiritual concept. It's your energetic DNA, influencing how you interact with all aspects of reality. Recognizing and working with this signature is crucial to mastering mental control of your energy field. Your energy signature consists of multiple layers: core frequency patterns established at birth, patterns developed through life experiences, and momentary fluctuations based on your current state. This signature determines what you naturally attract or repel, how you process information, and even your innate talents and challenges. Like a musical note in the universal symphony, your signature is both independent and harmonically related to the whole. To discover your unique signature, begin with meditative introspection. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath until your mind becomes still. Then expand your awareness to the sensations in your body beyond the physical: tingling, pulsing, warmth, coolness. Notice which energy centers, chakras, feel most active. Pay attention to colors, sounds, or symbols that appear in your awareness. These are all aspects of your energy signature revealing themselves. Energy scanning exercises provide another approach to self-awareness. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, palms facing your body about 6 inches away. Slowly move your hands from head to toe, without touching your body. Notice areas where you feel resistance, heat, cold, or tingling. These sensations indicate aspects of your energy signature. Practice this scan daily, noting patterns that remain consistent. These are likely core elements of your signature. Learning to recognize your energetic patterns and tendencies requires consistent observation. Note how you typically respond energetically to different situations. Do you absorb others' energy easily or maintain strong boundaries? Do you process energy primarily through visual, auditory, or kinesthetic channels? Are you energetically expansive or contained? Track these patterns for several weeks, looking for consistent themes that reveal your signature characteristics. Your energy signature serves as the foundation for all energy work. Rather than fighting against your natural patterns, effective energy field control builds upon them. If your signature tends toward analytical processing, use detailed visualization in your practice. If you're naturally empathic, use emotional resonance as your primary tool. Working with rather than against your signature amplifies your control exponentially. As you become familiar with your energy signature, you'll recognize when it's in optimal alignment and when it's distorted. This awareness becomes an invaluable guidance system, helping you maintain energetic coherence even amid challenging circumstances. Your signature is not fixed while its core remains stable. You can refine and elevate its expression through conscious practice, gradually increasing its power and clarity. Chapter 4: Magnetic Visualization. The ancient alchemists understood a principle modern quantum physicists confirm: observation affects reality. Magnetic visualization harnesses this principle, using your focused mental energy to attract and rearrange the particles of possibility in the quantum field. Unlike ordinary visualization, which merely creates mental pictures, magnetic visualization generates an actual energetic vortex that draws your desires from potential into reality. This practice works because visualization activates specific neural networks that change your brain's electromagnetic field. These changes extend beyond your physical body, creating resonant patterns in the surrounding energy field. When charged with emotional power and clear intention, these patterns become magnetic templates that attract corresponding physical manifestations. The key lies not in passive imagining but in creating energetically charged thought forms. To implement the step-by-step magnetic visualization technique, begin by entering a relaxed, alpha brainwave state. Find a quiet location and sit comfortably with your spine straight. Close your eyes and breathe deeply for several minutes, releasing tension with each exhale. When you feel centered, imagine a sphere of golden light forming at your heart center. With each breath, expand this sphere until it surrounds your entire body, creating your personal energy field. Now, within this energized field, project a clear mental image of your desired outcome. See it not as something distant but as already existing within your energy field. Add detailed sensory components: what you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste in this reality. The more sensory detail you include, the more magnetic your visualization becomes. Maintain this image for at least 5 minutes, keeping your focus steady and your breathing regular. Creating and directing your personal energy field requires practice and precision. Visualize your energy field as responsive to your commands. Use your hands to shape and direct the field, sending tendrils of energy toward your visualization. Imagine these tendrils as golden threads connecting you to your desired outcome, drawing it closer with each breath. Practice extending and contracting your field at will, developing fine control over its boundaries and intensity. The emotional component is what truly charges your visualizations with magnetic power. Logic programs the direction, but emotion provides the fuel. As you visualize, consciously generate the emotions you would feel upon achieving your desired: joy, gratitude, excitement, peace. These emotions actually change your body's biochemistry, producing coherent heart rhythms that amplify your energy field's magnetic properties measurably. Apply this technique practically in your daily life. Before important meetings, visualize successful outcomes while generating confidence. When facing health challenges, visualize vibrant cellular functioning while feeling gratitude for your body. For financial goals, visualize abundance flowing to you while experiencing the security it brings. Start with small objectives to build your confidence, then progress to larger manifestations as your skill develops. Remember that magnetic visualization operates within natural laws. The manifestation timeline depends on complexity, existing momentum, and your energetic coherence. Some results appear almost instantly, others unfold gradually. The key is maintaining consistent practice without attachment to specific timelines, trusting the intelligence of the energy field to manifest your visualization in the optimal way. Chapter 5: Emotional Mastery. Have you noticed how certain emotions seem to create instant luck or misfortune in your life? This isn't coincidence, it's evidence of how powerfully emotions shape your energy field. Emotions aren't just feelings, they're energetic frequencies that broadcast specific patterns into the universe. Mastering these emotional frequencies gives you unprecedented control over what you attract and repel through your energy field. The relationship between emotions and energy frequencies follows precise patterns. Fear, anger, and shame vibrate at measurably lower frequencies, creating contracted, dense energy patterns that block flow and manifestation. Love, joy, and gratitude vibrate at higher frequencies, generating expanded, fluid patterns that enhance flow and accelerate manifestation. These emotional frequencies don't just affect your internal state, they radiate outward, influencing everyone and everything within your energetic reach. Transmuting negative emotional energy requires specific techniques rather than suppression or avoidance. When you feel a challenging emotion arising, first acknowledge it without judgment. Place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply into the sensation, giving it permission to exist. Then visualize this emotion as colored energy, perhaps dark red for anger or murky green for jealousy. As you continue breathing, imagine this color gradually transforming into a lighter, brighter hue: red anger becoming pink compassion, green jealousy becoming emerald abundance. Building emotional resilience stabilizes your energy field even during turbulent circumstances. Practice the 90-second technique. When an emotional trigger occurs, remind yourself that the initial chemical response lasts approximately 90 seconds. Breathe consciously during this period without adding mental storylines. This interrupts the habitual emotional cascade, allowing you to choose your response rather than reacting automatically. Develop your emotional regulation through daily practices. Begin each morning with heart coherence breathing. Breathe slowly while focusing on feelings of appreciation in your heart center for 5 minutes. This establishes a baseline frequency that makes maintaining emotional stability easier throughout the day. Create an emotional reset ritual you can perform quickly when needed, perhaps a specific breathing pattern or physical gesture that interrupts emotional reactivity. Use your emotions as guidance for energetic alignment. Your emotional state provides continuous feedback about whether your thoughts and actions align with your true desires. Pleasant emotions indicate alignment, while unpleasant emotions signal misalignment. Rather than judging negative emotions, view them as valuable navigation tools pointing you toward greater alignment. Ask, what is this emotion showing me about my current energetic state? What adjustment would create better alignment? Emotional mastery doesn't mean eliminating negative emotions but developing the ability to transform their energy constructively. Practice emotional alchemy by identifying the positive intent behind challenging emotions. Fear aims to protect, anger seeks justice, sadness connects you with what you value. By honoring these core intentions while releasing the lower frequency expression, you maintain the wisdom without the energetic disruption. As you develop emotional mastery, you'll experience greater stability in your energy field. This stability creates a powerful foundation for all other aspects of energy field control. Without emotional mastery, your field remains vulnerable to constant disruption. With it, you establish an unshakable center from which to project your intentions into the universal field with maximum effectiveness. Chapter 6: Belief Reprogramming. Have you ever wondered why two people can experience the exact same event yet walk away with completely different outcomes? Consider two entrepreneurs who both face a business setback. One sees it as proof they're not meant to succeed, while the other views it as valuable feedback guiding them toward a better approach. The difference isn't in the external circumstance but in their belief systems, the internal lenses through which they interpret reality. The top 1% of achievers understand a fundamental truth that others miss: reality bends to the most persistent and dominant thoughts in your mind. These thought patterns solidify into core beliefs that literally shape your experience of life. Your beliefs aren't just opinions, they're energetic blueprints that your subconscious mind follows without question. Beliefs form the foundation of your reality through a continuous feedback loop. First, your beliefs determine what information you notice and what you filter out. If you believe opportunities are scarce, your reticular activating system, the attention center in your brain, will highlight evidence of scarcity while overlooking abundance. Second, your beliefs influence your emotional responses, which then generate specific energetic frequencies. Third, these frequencies attract matching experiences through resonance with the universal energy field. To identify limiting beliefs that restrict your energy field, begin with a simple yet powerful exercise. Take a sheet of paper and write down your current results in key life areas: health, wealth, relationships, and purpose. For each area where you're not experiencing your desired outcome, ask yourself, what would I have to believe to create these exact results? The answers reveal your limiting beliefs with surprising accuracy. Common limiting beliefs include: success requires struggle, I don't deserve abundance, I'm not enough, or the world is unsafe. These beliefs create energetic constraints in your field, like invisible walls restricting the flow of positive energy. To upgrade and refine your belief system, you'll need to implement systematic methods that work at both conscious and subconscious levels. Start with pattern interruption. When you catch yourself thinking thoughts that stem from limiting beliefs, say, cancel, or stop aloud, then consciously replace that thought with its empowering alternative. This pattern interrupt weakens the neural pathways of old beliefs while strengthening new ones. Next, practice evidence gathering. Your mind requires evidence to accept new beliefs. Deliberately seek and document evidence that supports your desired beliefs. If you're adopting the belief, I am capable of creating wealth, collect examples of your financial successes, no matter how small, and review them daily. Implement the power of questions. Your brain automatically searches for answers to questions you ask. Instead of disempowering questions like, why does this always happen to me, ask, how can I use this situation to grow stronger, or what opportunities does this challenge present? These questions redirect your energy field toward empowering beliefs. Creating empowering beliefs that expand your possibilities requires deliberate construction. Begin by identifying the specific beliefs that would support your desired outcomes. Phrase these beliefs in present tense, positive language. Rather than, I will not be poor, use, I am a powerful creator of abundance. This positive phrasing creates clear energetic blueprints. Embody these new beliefs through daily practices. Speak them aloud with conviction. Visualize yourself living as if these beliefs are already true. Act in alignment with these beliefs even before you fully accept them. This act as if approach creates a bridge between your current and desired belief systems. Remember, belief reprogramming isn't about positive thinking, it's about energetic restructuring. As you systematically replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, you'll notice your energy field expanding, becoming more receptive to possibilities previously beyond your reach. This expansion creates a new reality foundation aligned with your highest aspirations. Chapter 7: Identity Shifting. Think of the most dramatic transformation you've ever witnessed in someone, perhaps a friend who lost 100 pounds, a shy colleague who became a confident public speaker, or someone who overcame addiction. What changed wasn't just their habits or actions but something far more fundamental: their identity. The moment they stopped seeing themselves as someone trying to lose weight and became a health-conscious person, transformation became inevitable. Your identity creates the boundaries of what's possible in your life. It determines what actions feel natural to you, what opportunities you recognize, and how much success you allow yourself to experience. This identity isn't fixed, it's a self-created energy pattern that can be consciously reshaped to align with your desired reality. The power of identity in shaping your energy field cannot be overstated. Your self-concept acts as an energetic container that either limits or expands what can flow into your experience. When you identify as someone who struggles with money, your energy field resonates at a frequency that attracts financial challenges. When you shift to identifying as a natural creator of abundance, your field reorganizes to attract corresponding experiences. This identity-level programming operates largely below conscious awareness. It's not what you say you are, but what you feel you are at your core. This explains why surface-level affirmations often fail to create lasting change. They haven't altered the deeper identity frequency from which your reality emanates. Breaking free from restrictive identity patterns requires recognizing the artificial nature of your current identity. Your self-concept was constructed through past experiences, cultural conditioning, and decisions you made about yourself, often as a child with limited understanding. This identity isn't your authentic self but a collection of energetic patterns you've been maintaining through habit. Begin dismantling these patterns through identity archaeology. Examine the origins of your current identity by asking, when did I first begin seeing myself this way, and whose voice am I really hearing when I define my limitations? This inquiry often reveals that your most restrictive self-definitions came from misinterpreted childhood experiences or from absorbing others' limited perspectives. Once you've identified these patterns, implement the pattern disruption technique. Whenever you catch yourself thinking or saying, "I am," followed by a limiting definition, pause and ask, is this really who I am, or is this who I've been conditioned to believe I am? This simple question creates a vital separation between your awareness and your programmed identity. Techniques for conscious identity expansion build upon this awareness. Start with identity scripting. Write a detailed description of your chosen identity as if it's already your reality. Focus on how this version of you thinks, feels, moves through the world, and responds to challenges. Read this script daily, allowing yourself to emotionally connect with this expanded self. Practice identity immersion by creating environmental cues that reinforce your new identity. Curate your physical space, digital content, relationships, and daily rituals to reflect and support who you're becoming. Surround yourself with images, words, and environments that normalize your desired identity. Implement the acting technique used by master manifestors. Make decisions from your future identity rather than your current one. When facing choices, ask yourself, what would the wealth-conscious version of me do, or how would the confident me handle this situation? Then act accordingly, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Embodying your highest potential self requires consistent energy alignment practices. Begin each day with identity priming, a 5-minute meditation where you fully immerse yourself in the feeling of being your expanded self. Experience the sensations, emotions, and thoughts of this version of you. This priming sets your energetic frequency for the day. Throughout your day, practice presence checks. Pause periodically and ask, which identity am I operating from right now? If you've slipped into an old pattern, consciously shift back into your chosen identity. These frequent adjustments gradually stabilize your energy field at the new frequency. As you master identity shifting, you'll experience a profound expansion in what feels possible. Opportunities that once seemed beyond reach will appear naturally in your path. Actions that once required tremendous willpower will become effortless expressions of who you are. Your energy field will reorganize around this new core, creating a reality that reflects your highest potential. Chapter 8: Harmonizing with Universal Flow. Have you ever experienced those magical days when everything seems to fall into place effortlessly? Doors open at just the right moment, the perfect opportunity presents itself, and synchronicities appear one after another. These aren't random coincidences but glimpses of what life feels like when you're in harmony with universal flow, the natural current of energy moving through existence. Most people struggle unnecessarily, swimming against this current without realizing it. They force outcomes, resist what is, and attempt to control circumstances through willpower alone. This approach creates energetic friction that depletes your resources and blocks the very experiences you're trying to create. Mastering mental control of your energy field requires learning to work with, rather than against, the universal flow. Understanding universal energy patterns and cycles begins with recognizing that nothing in nature moves in a straight line. Everything follows rhythmic patterns: expansion and contraction, activity and rest, gathering and releasing. These cycles exist on multiple scales, from the changing seasons to the rhythm of your breath. When you align your actions with these natural cycles, you multiply your effectiveness while reducing effort. Start observing these cycles in your own life. Notice your natural daily energy fluctuations when you feel most creative, focused, social, or introspective. Document these patterns for several weeks, then restructure your activities to align with them. Schedule creative work during your inspiration peaks, administrative tasks during logical phases, and rest during your natural downtime. This simple adjustment immediately reduces resistance and enhances productivity. The practice of surrender without relinquishing control seems paradoxical but represents a sophisticated understanding of energy dynamics. Surrender doesn't mean giving up or becoming passive, it means releasing attachment to specific paths while remaining committed to your destination. Think of a river flowing around obstacles. It never surrenders its destination, the ocean, but flexibly adapts its path to current conditions. Implement the practice of intentional surrender through the set and forget technique. After clearly defining your intention and taking initial action, deliberately release your grip on how it must unfold. State aloud, "I trust the universal flow to bring this to me in perfect timing and in the best possible way." This release prevents the anxious energy of micromanagement that often blocks manifestation. Aligning with the path of least resistance accelerates your manifestations dramatically. The universe always takes the most efficient path to creation. It's humans who complicate the process through doubt, overthinking, and forcing. To find your path of least resistance, pay attention to what feels energizing versus depleting. Energy-giving activities indicate alignment with universal flow, while energy-draining activities suggest resistance. Practice energetic attunement daily through the flow state meditation. Sit quietly, imagining yourself as a leaf floating on a powerful stream. Feel the current supporting and carrying you forward. Notice how different this feels from struggling to move through life by your own force alone. This sensation of being carried while remaining intentional is the hallmark of harmonizing with universal flow. Recognizing and following synchronicities provides concrete guidance for staying in flow. Synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that can't be explained by cause and effect, are signposts from the universe indicating alignment. When you notice unusual patterns, repeated symbols, or coincidental meetings, pay special attention. These aren't random occurrences but confirmation that you're in harmony with larger forces. Develop your synchronicity awareness by keeping a synchronicity journal. Document unusual coincidences, unexpected alignments, and instances where exactly what you needed appeared at the perfect time. Review this journal regularly to strengthen your trust in universal flow. As this trust deepens, you'll naturally relax into the stream of life rather than fighting against it. Through these practices, you'll discover that harmonizing with universal flow doesn't diminish your power, it magnifies it exponentially. You'll accomplish more with less effort, attract support from unexpected sources, and experience the joy of co-creating with the universe rather than struggling against it. This harmonious relationship with universal energy is the foundation for advanced manifestation abilities. Chapter 9: The Art of Energy Protection. Imagine walking through a crowded mall at holiday season, feeling increasingly drained, irritable, and foggy-minded the longer you stay. Or recall entering a room right after an intense argument took place, feeling the heaviness in the air before anyone speaks. These experiences highlight an essential truth: we're constantly exchanging energy with our environment. Without proper protection, your energy field becomes vulnerable to depletion, disruption, and distortion from external influences. Energy protection isn't about fear or paranoia, it's about maintaining the integrity of your personal energy field while still engaging fully with life. Just as your skin provides a necessary boundary that protects your internal organs while allowing beneficial exchange with the environment, energetic boundaries protect your field while permitting positive connections. Creating energetic boundaries and shields begins with developing clear intention. Take a moment now to consciously decide that your energy field is sovereign territory, nobody and nothing enters without your permission. This simple declaration automatically strengthens your field's natural protective mechanisms. Your intention creates the energetic equivalent of surface tension, making your field more resilient against uninvited influences. Implement the golden sphere technique as your foundational protection practice. Close your eyes and visualize a sphere of golden light forming at your center, expanding outward until it surrounds your entire body. Set the specific qualities of this shield, perhaps that it allows love and positive energy to flow freely while blocking lower vibrations. Practice this visualization upon waking, before entering crowded spaces, and whenever you feel energetically vulnerable. For targeted protection in challenging environments, use the mirror shield. Visualize your energy field's outer surface becoming reflective like a mirror, sending any negative energy directly back to its source, neutralized and transformed. This technique is particularly effective when dealing with individuals who project hostile energy. Clearing absorbed negative energies is essential maintenance for your field. Even with strong protection, some lower energies may penetrate your defenses, especially during times of stress or fatigue. Implement the sweeping technique. Run your hands from the top of your head down to your feet, a few inches away from your body, with the intention of clearing any energy that isn't yours. Follow with a visualization of fresh, clean energy filling the cleared spaces. For deeper clearing, use the salt bath method. Add 1 cup of sea salt or Himalayan salt to warm bath water and soak for 20 minutes, visualizing the water drawing out all foreign energies. This ancient technique works because salt naturally absorbs and neutralizes negative energy. If a bath isn't practical, a foot soak with salt water provides a simplified alternative. Techniques for daily energy cleansing should become as routine as physical hygiene. Begin your day with the 3-minute energy shower. Stand with arms slightly extended, palms facing up, and visualize pure white light flowing down through the crown of your head, flushing through your entire body, and exiting through your feet into the earth. This cleanses your field and prepares it for the day ahead. End your day with the cord-cutting visualization. Sit quietly and scan your body, noticing any spots where you feel tension or heaviness. These often indicate where energetic cords have formed connections that may be draining your energy. For each cord you sense, visualize taking golden scissors and compassionately cutting the cord, allowing both ends to seal with light. This prevents ongoing energy drain while you sleep. Maintaining energetic sovereignty in crowded environments requires specific techniques for high-exposure situations. Before entering crowded spaces, practice the compression technique. Visualize your energy field pulling in close to your body, becoming dense and compact. This prevents the typical energy diffusion that occurs in crowds. While in the crowd, periodically sweep your hands downward along your body to clear accumulated energies. Implement the frequency anchor technique when working or living in environments with challenging energy. Select a small object charged with positive energy, a crystal, meaningful token, or even a written affirmation. Keep this object with you as a physical anchor for your preferred energetic state. Touch it periodically to reset your field to this frequency. As you master energy protection, you'll notice significantly higher energy levels, clearer thinking, and greater emotional stability, especially after social interactions or time in busy environments. You'll maintain your unique energetic signature even amid conflicting energies, allowing you to stay centered in your power regardless of external circumstances. Chapter 10: Energy Transmutation. The ancient alchemists spent lifetimes seeking to transform lead into gold. While they worked with physical elements, they were also teaching a profound metaphorical truth. The ability to transform lower energies into higher ones is the ultimate demonstration of mastery. This principle of transmutation lies at the heart of controlling your energy field, allowing you to convert challenging circumstances into fuel for your evolution. Think of energy transmutation as spiritual recycling. Nothing is wasted. Every experience, emotion, and challenge contains raw energy that can be purified and redirected toward your highest intentions. When you master this ability, you no longer need to fear negative experiences because you know how to extract their power and repurpose it constructively. The principles of energetic alchemy begin with understanding that all energy exists on a spectrum of frequency. Lower frequency energies like fear, anger, or envy feel dense, contracted, and heavy. Higher frequency energies like love, joy, or inspiration feel expansive, light, and flowing. Transmutation is the conscious process of raising energy from lower to higher frequencies within your field. This process follows 3 phases: recognition, acceptance, and elevation. First, you clearly recognize the energy present without judgment. Second, you fully accept this energy, removing resistance that would keep it locked in place. Third, you consciously elevate the energy to a higher frequency through specific techniques. This 3-step process prevents the common mistake of trying to bypass lower energies, which only suppresses them temporarily. Converting challenging energies into positive forces begins with the emotional elevation technique. When you feel a difficult emotion like anger, place your hand over your heart and ask, what is the higher expression of this energy? Anger often transmutes into passionate motivation. Fear frequently transforms into heightened awareness. Jealousy can become inspiration. By identifying the constructive essence within each challenging emotion, you facilitate natural transmutation. Practice the alchemical breathing method for immediate energy conversion. Identify where in your body you feel dense or difficult energy. Breathe deeply into that area, imagining your breath as golden light. On the inhale, fully feel the challenging energy. On the exhale, visualize it transforming into its higher expression and circulating throughout your body. Continue until you feel the energy shift completely. Raising your vibrational frequency through transmutation requires consistent practice rather than sporadic effort. Implement the frequency reset ritual 3 times daily: morning, midday, and evening. Take 3 minutes to scan your energy field, identify any areas of lower frequency, and apply the transmutation techniques. This regular maintenance prevents the accumulation of dense energies that would otherwise dim your field's radiance. For transmuting environmental energy, practice the space clearing technique. In any location with heavy or stagnant energy, visualize yourself as a transformer station. See the dense energy of the space flowing into your field, where it's purified and elevated before flowing back out as higher frequency energy. This transforms not only your experience of the space but the space itself, benefiting everyone who enters it. Practical transmutation techniques for daily life include the trigger transmutation protocol. When someone or something triggers a negative reaction, immediately recognize this as an opportunity for alchemy. Say to yourself, this trigger is showing me where I still have energy to transmute. Then direct your full attention to the sensation in your body, applying the 3 phases: recognize, accept, elevate until you feel the energy transform. For transmuting past experiences that still affect your field, use the timeline re-imprinting technique. Visualize yourself standing on your timeline with challenging past experiences behind you. Walk back to a specific event, feeling its energy fully. Then reimagine the same event infused with the wisdom and understanding you have now. See yourself responding from your highest self, extracting the growth opportunity. This doesn't change what happened but transforms how that event's energy lives within your field. As you develop your transmutation abilities, you'll notice a remarkable shift in how you approach challenges. Rather than avoiding difficult situations or emotions, you'll welcome them as opportunities for alchemical practice. Each successfully transmuted experience strengthens your capacity for the next, creating an upward spiral of energetic mastery that continuously elevates your field's overall frequency. Chapter 11: The Power of Anticipatory Gratitude. Imagine receiving an unexpected gift from someone you deeply respect. As you unwrap it, you feel a surge of appreciation and joy. This feeling of gratitude creates an immediate shift in your energy field, expanding it, raising its frequency, and opening channels for increased abundance. Now imagine being able to generate this exact energetic state at will, without waiting for external circumstances to trigger it. This is the practice of anticipatory gratitude, being thankful for blessings before they physically manifest. Anticipatory gratitude operates on a profound principle. Energetically, the universe doesn't distinguish between gratitude for what you already have and gratitude for what's on its way. When you feel genuine thankfulness for something as if it's already yours, you create a resonant frequency that attracts that very experience into your reality. This isn't wishful thinking but precise energy field manipulation. How gratitude shifts your energy field instantly can be understood through both spiritual and scientific perspectives. Spiritually, gratitude aligns you with the abundant nature of the universe, removing the energetic resistance created by feelings of lack or neediness. Scientifically, gratitude activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress hormones and increasing coherence in your heart's electromagnetic field, the largest electromagnetic field generated by your body. This coherent heart field extends several feet beyond your physical body, creating a powerful attractor field that influences the quantum possibilities available to you. Research from the HeartMath Institute demonstrates that gratitude creates more organized, coherent patterns in heart rhythm variability, directly affecting your electromagnetic output and, consequently, what you attract into your experience. Being grateful for what's coming before it arrives requires a sophisticated understanding of time from an energetic perspective. While physically you experience time as linear, energetically all possibilities exist simultaneously in a quantum field of potential. When you project gratitude into this field for a specific outcome, you're essentially tagging that potential reality as your preferred choice, increasing the probability of its manifestation. Implement the future gratitude journal practice each morning. Write 3 things you're genuinely grateful for that haven't physically manifested yet. Write in present tense, describing these future blessings with sensory detail as if they're already here. I'm deeply grateful for the perfect job that utilizes my unique talents and provides abundant income. Feel the authentic emotion of thankfulness as you write. For deeper impact, practice the gratitude visualization technique. Close your eyes and project yourself into a future moment after receiving what you desire. Experience with all your senses how it feels to have this blessing in your life. Generate intense gratitude for this gift, allowing the emotion to fill your entire body. Maintain this state for at least 3 minutes, letting the neurological and energetic patterns fully establish themselves. Creating a daily gratitude practice serves as the foundation for anticipatory gratitude. Begin with the gratitude sandwich method. Start and end each day by identifying 3 things you're genuinely thankful for that are already in your life. This creates bookends of positive energy that elevate your field's baseline frequency, making anticipatory gratitude more accessible throughout your day. Practice gratitude breathing during transitions between activities. Take 3 deep breaths, focusing on something you genuinely appreciate with each inhale. This micro-practice takes just moments but repeatedly resets your energy field to a receptive, abundant frequency throughout your day. These frequent resets prevent your field from slipping into lower vibrations of worry or lack. Using gratitude to amplify manifestation works through the principle of energetic coherence. When you combine clear intention with the high-frequency emotion of gratitude, you create a powerfully coherent signal in your energy field. This clarity cuts through the static of conflicting desires and doubts, accelerating the manifestation process significantly. Implement the gratitude amplification technique whenever you set intentions. After clearly stating what you desire to create, immediately generate intense gratitude as if it's already accomplished. This emotional charge transforms your intention from a mental concept into an energetic reality that your field recognizes as truth. The universe then reorganizes to match this energetic pattern in your physical experience. Remember that anticipatory gratitude must be genuine to be effective. If you notice resistance when attempting to feel grateful for something before it arrives, start smaller. Choose desires where you feel confident and can generate authentic thankfulness, then gradually apply the technique to larger manifestations as your faith in the process grows. The authenticity of your emotion matters more than the magnitude of your desire. As you master anticipatory gratitude, you'll experience a profound shift in your relationship with time and manifestation. The gap between desire and fulfillment will shorten dramatically. You'll move from hoping and waiting to knowing and receiving, experiencing the joy of gratitude twice, first in anticipation, then in physical realization. Chapter 12: Service as Energy Amplification. A remarkable pattern appears in the lives of history's most powerful manifestors, from wealthy philanthropists to spiritual masters. They all discovered that service to others exponentially increased their personal power. This isn't coincidence but demonstrates a fundamental principle of energy dynamics. When your actions benefit others, you tap into a greater flow of universal energy than is available through self-focused effort alone. This principle operates because the universe naturally supports expansion. When your intentions include elevating others, you align with the expansive nature of the universe itself. Consider the difference between a small creek that serves only itself by flowing in isolation versus a tributary that joins a mighty river. By connecting your energy to larger purposes, you gain access to currents of power far beyond your individual capacity. How service expands your personal energy field can be felt immediately when you shift from self-concern to genuine contribution. During your next interaction, consciously set the intention to add value to the other person's life rather than focusing on what you might gain. Notice the immediate expansion in your energy field, a lightness, openness, and flow that wasn't present during self-focused exchanges. This expansion occurs because service aligns you with the universal law of circulation. Energy must flow to remain vital. When you withhold, hoard, or focus exclusively on receiving, you create energetic stagnation. When you give generously from a place of abundance, you create movement that allows even greater resources to flow through your field. Aligning personal desires with collective good represents advanced energy field mastery. This doesn't mean abandoning your individual dreams but reframing them within a larger context. Ask yourself, how does my success serve others? And what positive ripple effects will occur when I achieve my goals? These questions transform potentially limited personal ambitions into powerful contributions with universe-backed momentum. Practice the ripple effect visualization. Close your eyes and see yourself achieving a personal goal. Then expand your awareness to visualize the positive effects flowing outward to your family, community, and beyond. Feel how your individual success creates a wave of benefit for others. This visualization aligns your energy field with universal expansion, removing blocks that appear when goals remain self-contained. Creating win-win energetic exchanges establishes sustainable flow in all your relationships. In every interaction, consciously look for how both parties can genuinely benefit. This doesn't mean keeping exact score but ensuring energy circulates freely rather than being drained from one party. When you establish this balanced flow, relationships become energizing rather than depleting, creating ongoing sources of positive energy for your field. Implement the service mindset reset whenever you feel stuck in manifestation. Ask yourself, how can I be of service right now? Then take immediate action to contribute value to someone else's life. This simple reset often dissolves energetic blockages instantly, restoring flow to areas where you've been experiencing resistance. The shift from, what can I get, to, what can I give, realigns your field with universal abundance. Maintaining balance between giving and receiving is crucial for sustainable energy field mastery. Many spiritually inclined people overemphasize giving while neglecting to receive, creating energetic depletion. Others focus primarily on receiving while minimizing contribution, creating stagnation. Healthy energy flow requires both movements in appropriate proportion. Practice the circle of energy meditation to establish this balance. Visualize yourself within a circle of golden light. See energy flowing into you from the universe through the top of the circle, filling you completely. Then see this energy flowing out through your heart to others at the bottom of the circle, before circulating back to the universe. Feel the perfect balance of receiving and giving within this continuous circuit. Implement the generosity challenge for 21 days. Each day, perform one unexpected act of service with no expectation of recognition or return. Notice how these acts affect your energy field, particularly in areas where you've been experiencing limitation. Many find that consistent generosity creates breakthrough moments in seemingly unrelated areas of manifestation, demonstrating how service removes hidden energetic blockages. Remember that genuine service comes from abundance, not sacrifice. If your giving depletes you, reevaluate your approach. True service should energize both giver and receiver. Before major giving efforts, ensure your own field is sufficiently nourished. This isn't selfishness but practical energy management that allows for sustainable contribution. As you integrate service into your energy mastery practice, you'll experience an expansive shift in what's possible. Goals that seemed beyond reach through individual effort become attainable when aligned with contribution. Resources appear from unexpected sources. Synchronicities multiply. You'll discover firsthand why the universe provides extraordinary support to those who support the collective expansion. Chapter 13, Present Moment Awareness. Look at your hand for a moment. Feel the sensations, perhaps warmth, tingling, or the subtle pulse of blood flowing through your fingers. This immediate, direct experience is happening now, not in memory or future projection but in this present moment. This moment is the only point where you directly contact reality. It's also the only place from which you can truly control your energy field. Most people's energy is fragmented, partly stuck in past regrets, partly projected into future worries, with only a small fraction available in the present. This fragmentation weakens your field's coherence and manifestation power dramatically. Mastering present moment awareness consolidates your energy, creating a concentrated point of creative power that can reshape reality with remarkable efficiency. Techniques for anchoring awareness in the now begin with sensory engagement. Right now, identify 3 things you can see, 3 things you can hear, and 3 sensations you can feel. This simple practice instantly pulls scattered energy back to the present moment, creating immediate field coherence. Implement this technique whenever you notice your mind wandering to past or future, particularly during important manifestation work. The breath serves as your most accessible anchor to present awareness. Practice the conscious breathing technique. Breathe deeply into your abdomen for a count of 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6, and hold for 2. During this cycle, focus exclusively on the sensations of breathing. When thoughts arise, gently return attention to the breath without judgment. This breathing pattern activates the parasympathetic nervous system, naturally bringing your awareness into the now. For deeper presence, implement the body scanning technique. Starting at the top of your head, slowly move your attention downward through your body, noticing sensations without labeling or judging them. This practice not only anchors awareness but also reveals where you're holding energetic blockages, allowing you to release them through conscious attention. Dissolving time-based energy blockages requires understanding how time fragmentation affects your field. When energy remains tied to past events through resentment or regret, it creates dense knots in your field that block present moment flow. Similarly, energy projected into future anxiety creates forward tensioning that pulls your field out of alignment, preventing coherent manifestation. Practice the timeline release meditation to free trapped energy. Visualize yourself standing on a horizontal line representing your timeline, with the past behind you and future ahead. Notice any emotional charge still attached to past events. These represent energy still bound to those moments. For each charged memory, breathe deeply into the emotion, thank it for its lesson, and visualize the energy releasing and returning to your present moment field. Do the same with future projections, recalling any energy committed to worry or anticipation. Using presence to amplify intention works through the principle of energetic concentration. When your entire field is consolidated in the present moment, your intentions carry the full weight of your available energy rather than just the small fraction typically accessible through fragmented awareness. This concentration creates manifestation momentum that fragmented energy cannot achieve. Implement the presence point manifestation technique. After bringing yourself fully into present awareness through sensory anchoring and conscious breathing, state your intention clearly as if it's already manifesting in this moment. Feel the reality of it now, not as a future possibility but as a present experience. This now-centered intention communicates to the universe with extraordinary clarity and power. Creating from the eternal present moment aligns you with how the universe actually operates. From a quantum perspective, all possibilities exist simultaneously in a field of potential. It's your present moment focus that collapses this field into specific experiences. By mastering presence, you gain direct access to this causal point of creation, selecting from infinite possibilities rather than being limited by linear time projections. Practice the Creator's present 3 times daily: morning, midday, and evening. For 5 minutes, completely immerse yourself in the present moment through sensory awareness and conscious breathing. From this centered state, review your key intentions, experiencing them as present realities rather than future goals. Feel the gratitude, joy, and fulfillment of these manifestations now. This practice establishes a continuous creative current that works even when your conscious attention is elsewhere. As you develop present moment mastery, you'll notice reality responding with increasing immediacy to your intentions. The gap between thought and manifestation narrows dramatically. Synchronicities increase. Flow states become your normal experience rather than rare occurrences. You'll discover that time itself becomes more flexible and responsive to your consciousness, revealing the true nature of reality as an eternal present moment that you're actively shaping through your awareness. You now possess the 33rd degree knowledge to mentally control your energy field. This wisdom, once reserved for initiates of the highest orders, has been entrusted to you not merely for personal gain but as a responsibility to elevate your consciousness and contribute to collective evolution. As you implement these teachings, reality will respond with increasing precision to your intentions, confirming the fundamental truth that your mind shapes the energy field from which all experience emerges. The most important takeaway is consistency. Small daily practices lead to mastery over time. The transformation of your reality won't come from occasional grand gestures but from repeatedly aligning your energy field with your highest intentions. Begin with awareness of your thoughts and emotions, noticing how they create immediate shifts in your field. Practice the visualization techniques until they become second nature. Gradually expand to the more advanced principles as your confidence grows. Remember that this mastery unfolds in stages. First comes awareness, recognizing how energy operates in and around you. Next comes management, learning to maintain your field's integrity amid external influences. Then comes conscious creation, deliberately shaping your field to manifest specific outcomes. Finally comes transcendence, operating from a state of oneness with the universal field, where manifestation becomes effortless. Throughout this journey, maintain the balance between effort and surrender. The paradox of energy field control is that trying too hard creates restriction, while complete passivity leads nowhere. The middle path, clear intention coupled with relaxed allowing, creates the optimal state for manifestation. Set your direction with precision, then trust the intelligence of the universe to determine the most efficient path. As you apply these principles, you'll notice profound shifts not just in external circumstances but in your internal landscape. Emotional reactivity will decrease as you master transmutation. Mental clarity will increase as you practice present moment awareness. Energy levels will stabilize as you implement protection techniques. These internal changes are the true measure of your progress. External manifestations simply follow naturally from this inner transformation. Trust that as you implement these teachings, your energy field will naturally align with your highest intentions, creating a life that reflects your true potential. This alignment isn't something you need to force but something you allow by consistently removing the internal barriers that have restricted your field's natural expansiveness. The power has always been within you, now you have the knowledge to wield it consciously. Thank you for joining us for 33rd Degree Knowledge. Master the mental control of your energy field. If you found value in this audiobook, please subscribe to Audiobooks library for more transformational content. Your journey of energy mastery is just beginning, and we're committed to supporting your continued growth through cutting-edge resources that bridge ancient wisdom with modern understanding. Stay tuned for our upcoming audiobook. Remember, what distinguishes those who merely learn these principles from those who transform their lives through them is consistent application. Begin today. Start small. Stay consistent. Your expanded reality awaits. This is Audiobooks Library, supporting your journey to extraordinary consciousness.